Hi everyone, my name is Tahani Al Harbi. This vlog is about a book called Sammy, a new spelling of my name, written by Adria Lord. Before I start, I want to say my opinion about the couple of chapters that I have already read. So, obviously, Adria Lord talked a lot about her mother and her admiration for her mother. Let aside her sexual feelings toward her, and what I want to focus on today is just how a girl admires her mother, even if they were emotionally apart. And by the part that I said emotionally apart, I will explain it later in my vlog. So I'm going to talk about a quote. It's on page 75, on the beginning of page 75, when Adria did not had her period yet, and her mother did not talk to her about it. Yeah, which I assumed that her mother did not want her daughter to stress out for nothing. She did that as a protection for her, as a mother who wants to protect her little girl. She wants to know first why her daughter did not get her period yet, and then she might talk to her if there is something wrong. She probably will talk to her, because from the way that Adrias described her mother earlier in the book, she said that I actually assume that she's a practical person, and as we all know, the practical person is a person who is a or her decision, large or small, are driven by logic, not emotions. And there is a logic reason for everything they do. And Adrias talked about her mother, that she cooked food for her, uh, but she didn't give her hugs after school, which support my claims. I want to clarify this part again. That's not because her mother doesn't love her, it's just because she's a practical person. So let's go back to our quote. So, what her mother did when she did not talk to her about it, just because she wants to protect her daughter from being stressed out about it. And later, she said she got her period and her mother was very happy, which support my claims. And that was all for my first quote. So let's start with the next quote. I grew black as my need for life, for affirmation, for love, for sharing, copying from my mother what was in her, and fulfilled. I grew black as Sibulisa, who I was to find in the cool mud halls of Apumi several lifetimes later, and as alone. That was my second quote. I was wondering why here in the beginning of the chapter 8 she said she grew black. She realized that she is black, but in the middle of the chapter 8, in the same chapter, in the page 59, she said she was asking about if she was colored like her mom. And there's a woman, and her name is Phyllis. She said she doesn't know. And then she said that was the first and only time my sister and I discussed the race as a reality in my house, or at any rate as it applied to ourselves. She said she is black, and then she said she doesn't know. And then she stopped asking, wondering. What I believe is that she knows she's black, but she wished to be like her mother, skin tone or whatever, because she really admires her mother and she just wanted to be like her, even if it was a simple thing like a skin tone. Actually, it's not a simple thing, it's an impossible thing, but she's just a little girl. She wanna be like her mother. And I see her love and admiration to her mother in every chapter that we read. And I'm really glad that I'm reading this book. So thank you for listening and have a wonderful day. Bye.